With me today is Rekha Paladee, the winner of Grehlakshmi Mrs. India 2025 in the elite category. Rekha, welcome to Candid with Karl.
Hi, sir. Thank you for inviting me here.
So let's jump straight into the city of dreams where you were born and raised.
Mumbai. Yes, sir. The land of Pani Puri.
Yes.
I love Pani Puri.
Right.
Yes, I was born in Mumbai. Born, studied, everything. Then we moved to Bangalore.
Okay, so Bangalore, the garden city. So is that where you met and got married to your future husband?
Yes, sir. My husband, Dane.
Dane? Well, that sounds a lot like pain. But I'm sure in your case, it was a blessing.
Yes, sir. He is a blessing.
He is a blessing. So tell us a little more about how it all transpired.
We are followers of Sai Baba.
Okay.
And he came from Trinidad
Mm-hmm.
to pray.
Okay.
But instead, he met me. And according to him,
Right.
it was a love marriage,
Right.
which he arranged.
Okay.
You know, in India, everything is arranged.
Yes.
My dad, even today, I tell him that you never asked me if you like this boy. You just, arranged it.
So you talked of Sai Baba. This Sai really gave him a high.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
yes.
interestingly, you said he came from Trinidad.
Yes.
Yeah. Jamaica, man.
Yes, ma.
So tell us a little more about that experience.
That was my first plane ride, actually, really, really far.
Right.
From here to London to Trinidad, it takes about a day and a half, 2 days.
Wow.
So that was a long plane ride alone with him.
Okay.
Didn't know much about him,
Right.
didn't know much about the country, didn't know much about anything, anybody.
So it's the first time a honeymoon happened on a plane.
I wish.
So having followed people like Clive Lloyd, Gordon Greenidge, Vivian Richards, Desmond Haynes, and a whole gamut of fast bowlers, how was the experience of actually being in the islands?
I always tell Dane that I think I married somebody from the West Indies because I used to love West Indies cricket team. But 45% of the population is Indians.
Wow. Oh, that high, huh?
Really,
Wow.
really. Yeah,
Right.
a lot of people, a lot of satsangs, a lot of temples. People do more prayers than they do in India.
Wow.
When I got married and went there, we used to feed schools every day. A particular school.
As in school kids.
School kids,
Right.
every day. A whole school used to come. We
Right.
cook at home and we feed them. It was surprising for me. People do so much of charity.
Wow.
I've never seen at that scale.
Correct. Okay. And I know from experience that feeding children, you're actually feeding future generations.
Yes.
So it's not only in terms of education, but you're actually developing the next set of fast bowlers.
Yes.
But along with this beauty and the magnetic pull of the islands, I believe something quite horrific happened there.
Yes. Initially, when I went, everything was good and normal. But a lot of kidnappings started happening.
Okay.
And until it reaches you,
Correct.
you
You read about it, you
read about
watch
it,
it
you
on the
feel,
news.
so sorry about it.
Yes. Oh, but does that happen very frequently there?
Yes,
I
it
see.
started becoming
Right.
very few, once a week.
And was this for
this-
extortion, for money, or for?
Yes, for
Oh,
money.
okay,
Yes, for
okay,
money.
Okay.
And they were targeting business people,
I see.
know.
Oh, I see.
When it hits
I see,
you
I see.
home,
Right.
that is when,
That's it when-
you actually you get blank. Actually, you
Right.
don't know what is this happening around you.
Right.
People saying, yeah, oh, they took Dane. I was like,
Yeah,
nothing happened. You
what do you
don't
mean?
want
Yeah.
to believe.
Right.
You don't
Oh,
want
you
to.
mean your husband actually was kidnapped?
Yes, my husband
Wow,
was
shocking.
kidnapped.
Right.
Right in front of me, I could say, but I didn't see it
Right.
happen.
Uh-huh.
I was in my car. He came, pulled in his car with my son
Right.
in the car.
Right.
And he came out. He told me, there was an accident on the road. He had told me not to come out of the car.
Right.
We were just building our house. So the gates were not up yet. So
Right.
we still had that metal gate with the
Hinges and stuff.
no hinges, the with the lock and the chain
Oh, I
and
see.
stuff. So
Okay,
he
okay.
had to come and open it. So he said, you wait in the car, let me open the gate and you. So by the time I put my car on reverse and I looked back, there is no Dane.
Oh.
And
You mean you actually saw it live?
I should have.
You couldn't see it, obviously,
I didn't
but
see it.
oh,
I didn't see it.
Wow, wow.
That is. Sometimes I feel, how come I didn't notice anything? No
Right.
cars coming, nothing.
Right.
Because you're not expecting anything like that to happen to you.
Not.
So I put it on reverse. When I look, he's not there. So I got out of the car. I went and looked. There is no Dane. I thought maybe he fell down. You don't
Right.
want to believe.
Right.
So now what I did is, I don't panic. That's one good habit I have. I don't panic like that. I went. I took my son, held him, closed the car door, 2 cars, hold the key, and then I was thinking, let me first figure out what is happening. One uncle was passing. I asked him, Uncle, did you see Dane? He started screaming, oh God, they took Dane. I was like, Uncle, chill. Next thing he gets a heart attack, you know?
Right. Yeah,
I was like, Uncle,
till that
chill.
time you didn't know what he meant by
didn't
they
know.
took him. Oh, okay.
I don't want to think.
Right.
And my son saw the keys on the floor. So sometimes it's you don't think.
Right.
I said, maybe he's inside the gate. How will he be inside when the gate is still locked?
Right.
I still opened the keys, went inside. My dogs were barking. Phone was ringing, so I went in. Maybe he is making a call. I don't want to believe it still. I went inside. My sister-in-law on the phone. She was crying, frantically crying, and she was like, Rekha, they took Dane. I said, calm down. What is happening? And she said they call the other brother, and they are taken.
So they called specifically to extort money?
Yeah.
I see.
They told him that
Right.
they know that we are Pennywise Cosmetics. We have a cosmetics like retail
Right.
outlets.
So I guess they target fairly affluent people. So it's something they can gain from
Yes.
the kidnapping. Yes.
So after that, my sister-in-law's brothers were there. And at that point, I couldn't recognize anybody. I became blank. I couldn't recognize anybody.
Right.
I'm seeing people, but I'm not seeing faces.
Right.
And it was one of the most terrifying
I'm sure.
chapters of my life. I never ever thought it'll
come home.
come home, you
yes.
know.
I'm sure this is all very tragic. But for how long did his abductors actually hold him?
7 days. They had him handcuffed.
Right.
It was a room with no windows, like they've had it for that.
Right.
No windows. They handcuffed him and they tied him to a toilet.
Oh.
And he couldn't even stretch his leg. That is how much it was. They removed his shirt and kept it side because he wouldn't run away or whatever.
Right.
They took his wallet, whatever $40-50 he had. They bought water, 5 liters water, and biscuits for him, crackers for him. And that was his food for 7 days. And we didn't know anything what was happening.
Right.
But you will not believe the amount of people that came to support us. From friends, family to ministers.
Right.
All of them were
I'm
home.
sure this was a very, very harrowing experience. And Rekha, this is something I've seen so many times in Hollywood films, that the husband gets abducted. So I'm just so glad that he finally was back. But speaking, Rekha, on his behalf, sometimes the trauma that the family faces is sometimes even much worse than the person who actually was taken. So were you speaking to him on a continual basis?
With Dane?
Yeah.
No. We didn't know what was happening
So
to
how
him.
did you and the kids face this situation?
That is what we asked him, because
Right.
they wanted 5 million or 3 million or something.
Right.
So we asked them,
Right.
we need proof of life. My
Correct.
brother-in-law, his brother,
Right.
was constantly on the phone. He was walking with the phone even when he went to the toilet,
Wow.
because he don't know when you'll call.
Absolutely.
It was really bad.
Right.
And the anti-terrorist, those people were also stationed home.
Okay.
And I was by my mother-in-law and father-in-law's house.
Right.
And all his brothers and his sister-in-law, all the kids, everybody came. Because I have no family there other than Dane's family. So everybody was there. And they were, don't worry. And one of my brother-in-law, he was like, don't worry. If I have to go to the end of the world and bring back Dane for you, I will do that. Who says that today?
Rekha, I can just show some solidarity on behalf of the rest of humanity. Okay, now, Rekha, let's just get out of this whole kidnapping scenario and come to a time when you got kidnapped by Pageantry. How did that take place?
Stage. I love stage. I love stage. I'm a dancer. I love stage.
Right.
And stage has that magic. So every time I see somebody walking on stage, I will be like, oh wow, I wish I
Right.
could walk like that.
Right.
Pooja, when she trains, I was like, oh God, I wish I could walk like her.
Right.
So this was a thing in me all the time. And I was in Australia by my kids. I have 2 older kids living in Australia.
Right.
And one little one with me in India. So I was with them, and I was just telling them, look, I saw this Diva Pageants thing. I don't know, it's so nice, but I don't think I'm cut out for this.
This happened in Australia.
Yes.
And the pageantry bug bit you. So then why did you choose Diva?
I think Diva resonated with me because this tagline you have, dream, dare, and dazzle.
Right.
That is me.
Oh, I see. Okay,
I think
okay.
you guys took the rough diamond,
Right.
polished it,
Right.
and made me into a dazzling diva.
Wow.
So
wow,
I think
wow.
that is what diva
that
did to
of
me.
course was the end result.
Why
Rekha.
I chose, because I thought I will fit there better, because I, from what I saw as well, and my daughter does a lot of research.
Right.
So when she saw as well, she said Diva Pageants takes a woman and not for how she looks, for their stories, for their strength, and for their individuality. That is what I think. That is a platform for me.
Very nicely
That is what
put,
I
very
think.
nicely put. So the feedback from your daughter actually acted as a catalyst to make you choose Diva.
Yes, and my son, yeah.
When you finally met us, who were the first people you encountered? I mean, obviously you traveled all the way from down under, and you come.
I'm
Yeah,
way on top.
Yeah, and you're way on top now. But tell me about the whole Diva experience.
So I got in touch with Mrinalini Bharadwaj.
Right.
So I kept messaging her because I still had that doubt that will I fit in the pageant world. It's a new world for me. So I wanted to try it, yes, but that doubt. And she was like, no, come, you will enjoy. If not anything, I guarantee you're going to enjoy those 4 days. It's going to be fun for you. And I said, okay, let me try. And then I got in touch with Cecilia and the Mrinalini, the other Mrinalini. And that is how I came to...
Okay, excellent. So now a little bit about the experience. I mean, obviously most ladies want a crown. But was the crown your ultimate dream?
No, sir. When I entered pageantry, I didn't want to prove anything to myself or to others.
Right.
I came here purely for the fun of it.
Rekha, so this is so sweet, and I want to echo this because I tell everyone that don't come here to win a crown, aim to win at life. I actually recall you very fondly as one of the winners, because then you went on to win at Grehlakshmi.
This Diva pageant did magic with me.
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
When I came to Diva pageant, I was very doubtful. I had confidence, but not the level needed. But those 4 days transformed me. I always say, from a cocoon to a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
And when Anjana ma'am called me and said, Rekha, try Grehlakshmi, it's good for you. I can see the change in you.
Right.
Go there. Purely because I know the standards you all maintain. And when it came from her, I said, yes, I want to try it.
No, Rekha, so if I were to now ask you, you talked of the metamorphosis, cocoon, caterpillar to butterfly. So what is the essence that you derive from pageantry?
Mainly, I became so confident. I never wore a sleeveless, sir. Although I was in Trinidad, I never wore a sleeveless.
I see.
Today I'm wearing
Off shoulders.
No shoulder,
Right.
cold shoulder. You call any shoulder, I am wearing it. And not for anything. Again, not to show off.
Right.
It just, I am comfortable knowing that it is again not to
So some people just say that I got so comfortable in my own skin that I now decided to show some skin.
yes.
Okay. So I know now, in all the midst of all this glamour and crowns and coronations, there was actually, another pitfall that you recently encountered in life.
Yeah, we had an accident, and we were coming from Sangli to Bangalore back
Okay.
from my sister's
When you say
place.
we, as in your husband and family?
Me, my husband, my 3 kids,
Right.
and my mother.
In the same car.
same car.
Right.
It was raining,
Right.
and a truck was reversing on the highway. And I was like, Dane, Dane, Dane. And he was like, don't worry, Rekha, I know what I'm doing, but we are going to hit. We're going to hit, but don't worry. I know what I'm doing. And I don't know if, they say on the chariot of Arjuna,
Right.
Hanuman was there and he dipped it when Karna shot the arrow.
Right.
And that's why only his crown went or something like that.
Right.
I felt that Hanuman was on top of my car because the car dipped and it went under the truck.
Oh.
So the front windshield was
Shattered.
fully shattered.
Right.
Dane was stuck, his leg was stuck, his hand was damaged, and I normally sit cross-legged on
Right.
the
Right,
on
on
the
the seat.
seat.
Yeah.
So my leg was not damaged, but I hit my head.
Oh.
So when I hit, I have lot of stitches on my head.
Oh.
And
And the kids were with you and your mother
kids were
behind. Right.
My daughter saw it happening. My son saw it happening. So they hold on to my 2-year-old son.
Oh.
So he didn't get thrown off. My
Right.
mother got hit a little bit.
Right.
But me and Dane got it. My children, none of them even got a scratch.
Wow.
You tell me, is it not?
It is definitely
blessing?
the hand of God. Definitely the hand of God.
Yes.
But then you'll have to be forcibly extricated from the car.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I came out.
Right.
I was unconscious. My
Right.
son called
Instantly. You got
instantly.
right.
Yes.
Right.
Unconscious, and all I heard is my son calling Ma,
Right.
Ma, and that is what brought me back.
Right.
So I came out of the car and I was all disoriented. I sat down on the floor and I called out everybody's name. I remember this. Dane. He said, yes, I am okay. Once I heard him, I don't care if the leg or hand or what, he there. And then I called my mother, my 3 kids, and then I don't know what happened. People were throwing water on my head. I went to the hospital. The funniest part was, I am bleeding, right? I'm in the ambulance. He
obviously.
can't move.
Right.
His hand and leg is damaged.
So he was still in the car and kind of you got extricated.
Yeah, they had to come
forcibly
in
extricated. Right.
yes.
Right.
And then the people in the hospital made me fill out the form. They fill out the form. When I was filling out the form, my grandmother called me. And she was like, where are you? I was like, I can't tell her. She's 85 years old. I can't tell her anything. I was like, oh, no. I decided to stay back at my sister's place. So I'll go only tomorrow. And people there were laughing. What are you talking? Can't tell her anything.
Yeah.
And I got a plastic surgeon. And you can't see anything now. You can't see any scar. But they did an awesome job. And Dane had to stay in crutches and all of that for 6 to 8 months. He couldn't move. But we're good again.
Wow. Rekha, it's so strange talking to you, because you kind of been like inspirational. Most ladies that we encounter, they just want to walk the ramp.
Yes.
You've walked through like pages of history, pages from a novel. You've experienced anguish, you've experienced kidnappings, you've experienced a car accident that probably would have destroyed somebody else. And now you've actually experienced a stage. You've experienced a crown.
Yes.
Your life has been through so much. So, where does Rekha Paladee go from here?
I'm going international.
Wow.
I am not stopping for anything.
Wow.
I'm flying because of DIVA.
Fantastic. Rekha, this is truly inspirational. A lady from overseas came back to the shores of India, encountered the best of what India has to offer, and is now going back overseas from India and thankfully through DIVA to win again at an international crown.
Yes.
So Rekha, this has been a really fascinating experience for me. I won't say really on Candid, but more in terms of life, where a person had such a rich vein of activities and experiences and now wishes to further herself and her family through an additional crown. More power to you, Rekha. And I wish both you and Dane the very, very, very best in life.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Sumi,